This is Blue coming back at you. We were talking about sex. This is for grown folk. This is grown folk conversation. We all can learn something today. We were talking about in different relationships, you know, we have to have intercourse. I mean, keep it real. That's just a part of nature. And it's proven in nature because you can look at the animal and the female animal at periods in time throughout the year. She has a time when she has to conceive. She has to have intercourse and she has to give birth. And then time will go on and it'll happen for her again until she can't do that anymore, just like the female woman, until she can no longer give birth. So that then speaks of then we must have intercourse. And there's another point to make about that. Queen Hatshepsut back in the African history, she was a king-queen consort. And she devised the birth control pill, one of the methods that was used to help her in her endeavors because she was a king-queen. She had to operate. She ruled on a large nation. You know, she built her home, her edifice out of stone. So she was a bad mamma jamma. But she needed to have a little, need to get down every now and then. But she still, she didn't want to have all those children. So she knew that she had to have intercourse. She had to have sex. And, it really kind of confuses me today, when you see that in the, not to hurt anyone, I'm pointing the finger, but just to pose a question. When you see in the Catholic practice, they practice where they say there is no intercourse. They just, they're celibate. But celibate for how long? Because the mind also needs that as well as the physical body. We were talking and had an opportunity to meet a gentleman, and a gentleman had been incarcerated for like 17 years. Well, he just let me know throughout the whole conversation, he man. He ain't never did that, and he ain't gonna never do that, and that's just the way it is, and there was nothing that you could do about that. But then, he was saying, but for women, the gentleman and I were speaking, and he was saying, yeah, but for women, they gotta have love. I said, well, that because that's universal law. You cannot have it. That's the way it is. That's Mother Nature. That's the way it was designed. Anything other than that will cause you to be diseased within the body, within the mind. That's why they say, no two sexes can get along, because you become diseased in the mind, diseased with universal law, whatever. So it's just, pure, kind, lovely, truth, order, reciprocity, righteousness, harmony, balance in the universe, in the body. And so then you have to be in line with that. So you cannot say that you cannot have intercourse for how long? For how long? And is it healthy for you? You got to have it, because if you didn't happen to have it, it would not be a part of nature. The animals are still doing it today, and they were doing it before we were ever here, and they'll be doing it after we are long gone. So we must get ourselves in line with nature. The signs of time is in nature. Man, know thyself, and to thine own self be true. Hotel.